This Disney DVD is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play, your movie and a selection of bonus.
So let us be a Jacques Cousteau. If you want to steal the show, it's time to run, stinking boat. Oh, get it in good quick and stinking boat.
Want to
carpool.
We had an idea for a high school movie that would be a movie that wasn't centered on dancing or singing or, the pursuit of a sports championship. It would really just be trying to tell an authentic version of the teenage life in high school. And we brought on this writer, Katie Wesh.
I brought them a pitch that had at its heart a story of a girl who thinks she's planned the perfect prom, only to see everything go wrong and eventually learn that her perfect prom night was nothing that she or anybody could have ever planned or even imagined.
You're here.
Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
And then we built that out from there to encapsulate a bunch of different stories of people kind of leading up to the big night.
I loved Katie's writing. I thought the idea that an entire movie would be built around prom being such a huge experience and a huge part of high school was a great idea.
Prom, that soul-crushing mistress.
Most great teen movies are great movies because they've been cast in a way where they have great actors who deliver memorable performances. And so casting was kind of at the top of the list for us. For the role of Jesse Richter in our movie, we searched far and wide for who this kid could be. And Joe and I both met with Thomas McDonald, and he came in his motorcycle boots and his jeans and his ripped up shirt. And I told Joe that when I met Thomas, I felt like he was probably wearing those same clothes the day before. He just was, Jesse Richter without trying, and that's exactly what we were looking for.
We looked at hundreds of kids, knowing that we were looking for kids who'd never been in anything.
My first feature film, yes it is. And it's very exciting and it was a great experience.
They're not treating us like newbies, and that I really like. They're not babying us, because we're fully capable.
It's amazing to see how many people are in the process.
It's so much fun to watch these kids who are just falling in love with acting and being on set.
Movie magic. Fake everything.
Most of us actually hang out outside of the set. We're all like a big family. Big family.
Yin's kind of like the mother. She brings us over to her house, feeds us.
When you do hang out and you build those friendships and you have inside jokes, you can see that through the lens.
I think we have the most knockout cast you could have ever put together Joe Nussbaum is a true talent.
Joe's fantastic. Joe's one of those directors that gets it from the actor's point of view.
He has a lot of ideas, and I have a lot of ideas, and he lets me incorporate my own.
I think Prom is the perfect setup for a comedy. The same reason it's a perfect setup for a drama is that prom heightens everything. Suddenly, all your social interactions surrounding prom become so intense. And I think whenever the intensity in life goes up, the laughs that are there get bigger, the drama that's there gets bigger.
Prom happens to be fun.
Not for the guys. You gotta buy dinner. You gotta get the little flower thing.
Don't pretend you don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I went to my high school prom. I went with my girlfriend at the time, and the whole school went, you know. I didn't wear a tux. I just wore some black pants and a sport coat, and could have used some of these maybe.
I am looking for a date, and I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go with me. I actually went to 3 proms, but none of them were romantic, really, which is kind of the bummer. Mine were all like with friends. You know, I hate to say this, but I think I was asked all 3 times to prom. I never got shot down asking a girl to prom, which is great. Lloyd, that's all he gets. It's a nice contrast.
It's fun, it's really fun. Get together with all your friends and you get to dance and look pretty, and the guys are clean shaven and smell good, finally.
Oh my God. I love getting asked in elaborate ways. This guy, he handmade these little cookies in the shape of a P, an R, an O, an M, and a question mark.
I probably won't go to prom because I'm homeschooled. So this is my prom. This movie is my prom. Because I think if I had to have an ideal prom, this would be it. They're giving you a dress, they're paying you to go to prom, and they give you a date. I mean, you can't go wrong.
So romantic.
I have not been to prom yet. I am 15. I get to go as a senior. I'd like to just be able to go with my friends, have a good time, and, you know, party all night. It's the last night. And it's the last dance.
My prom was great. I had an unlikely romance, much like Nova. I was a lot like Nova. I was the overachiever. Boy I went to my prom with was sort of the opposite. And he did have long hair. He didn't drive a motorcycle, he drove a convertible, which was still pretty great. He wore a tuxedo, black pants, and like a cream blazer. Whoever came up with a tuxedo as a thing for a guy to wear? I don't blame Jesse in the movie when he says, no guy wants to wear this, trust me. If he says he's looking forward to wearing it, he's lying.
I think I'm prommed out.
Like Nova says, everybody remembers their prom, if it was good or bad, and that's certainly true for me. And so, you know, I really wanted to use that experience to inform some part of each of these characters' stories.
Everyone's there. The cool kids are there, the uncool kids, the punk kids. Everyone shows up at prom.
I feel like we carry every walk of life that teenagers go through, whether it's that couple that's always been together since the beginning of high school, or the loner that doesn't even really talk to anybody.
I actually went to 5 proms this year to do some research, and we talked to some kids who said, graduation is for our parents, prom is for us.
I'm excited.
Why won't you answer my text?
I don't know. All right. What is that? And calculate the high and low. The answer is stick your ball.
Goodbye, Tyler.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
I have to tell you something. I love you. As more than a friend.
Dog.
Well, maybe she...
Ugh.
Back it up.
Sorry.
Mr. Dunnan, the prom direction?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? There's like 2 words in it and 8 of them are party. Wait.
Not that you never miss class. I mean, I don't mean to mean a
it's the last night. It's the last dance.
Turn around. Alright, it all just feels weird. I think you should just have one expression kind of the whole time. You're digging it.
It's like weird chin, like sweat.
Amy's chin is sweating.
Toilet and